When you pull a plug or flush a toilet, that water, after treatment, will eventually find its way back into rivers, seas and lakes. It's the job of water recycling centres, such as this one here at Blagdon, to ensure that everything we treat and return to the environment is of the highest possible standard. I'm here at Blagdon Lake, at the foot of the Mendip Hills, where there's some big changes coming to help improve the quality of the water entering the lake and the surrounding waterways. Wessex Water, along with YTL Construction UK, are undertaking this £22 million project to help reduce the nutrients and chemicals entering the lake and the surrounding waterways. To find out more about how the project will be delivered, I spoke to Wessex Water Director of Engineering and Asset Management, Eddie Rant. So Eddie, we're here at Blagdon Water Recycling Centre. Could you give us a quick overview of what's changing in the area?
The main objective of these projects is to remove phosphorus from both Ubley Water Recycling Centre and Blagdon Water Recycling Centre, as well as reduce final effluent and settled discharge entering Blagdon Lake. To achieve this, we are decommissioning Ubley Water Recycling Centre and replacing that with 2 pumping stations. One pumping station carries storm water, one carries foul water.
Shall we go and take a look at some of the assets that we're adding to help with that increased flow into site?
Absolutely, Alex. Let's go start with the primary settlement tank.
Brilliant. Lead the way.
So this is our 172 cubic metre primary settlement tank.
That's a very impressive new structure. But how do primary settlement tanks actually work?
We're taking solids out of raw sewage, which drop to the bottom of the tank using gravity, and then effluent flows over the weir, and then we can take that on to the next stage of the treatment process.
What is next here at site?
Well, the next stage here is the oxidation ditch, which is existing, which has been enhanced for this scheme. Following that is the final settlement tanks, which we're going to have a look at now.
Let's take a look.
So we're now inside our new 250 cubic metre final settlement tank. Very similar to the primary settlement tanks we saw earlier. Move on to the next phase of the process. That next phase of the process here is the mixed media filters. This is where the mixed media filter is going to be, and that's effectively the final stage of the treatment process here. What we're effectively doing is polishing the effluent, getting it down to the permit levels that's required. It takes out any suspended solids, and it's using a filter process with lots of different coarse levels to actually get it to the permit required for this site, which is very tight.
It's really important that we engage with the local community from the beginning. So we've been meeting with the local parish council, updating the website, doing letter drops to all the local residents, meeting with the local residents. We've also worked with a large number of stakeholders, including Yeo Valley, to make sure that we kept fields open for their cattle to move around. We also have a very tight programme to deliver this by December 2026.
Once works are complete, Blagdon Water Recycling Centre will be able to treat up to 25 litres of sewage from nearby villages every second. This £22 million investment will help reduce the amount of nutrients and chemicals entering the lake, protecting this site of special scientific interest and the local environment for years to come.